Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video day, and today the Jacksonville Jaguars have made a couple signings to both sides of the football. The Jacksonville Jaguars are signing wide receiver Dyami Brown to a one-year, $10 million deal, and they're also signing from the Houston Texans division rival. So you got a Texan going to the Jaguars this year, and a Jaguar going to the Texans this year. Christian Kirk went to the Texans, but Eric Murray goes to Jacksonville through the free agency market, as Christian Kirk went to Houston through trade. But Eric Murray will be in Jacksonville next season. He signed a 3-year, $22 million deal. Had a really solid season in Houston. It was his best year in Houston by far. 17 games, 14 starts, 1 interception for the Texans this year. He had 10 passes defense, which was most of his career and the most in his time in Houston, of course. 1 sack, 75 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 2 QB hits. There were times I was very frustrated with Eric Murray because in previous seasons with the Texans, I'll be honest, I don't think he was very good at all. I questioned why he was on the team for really the first 4 seasons he was with the Texans. This final season with the Texans in 2024 was his 5th and final season with the Texans. But his first 4 seasons, I was not gonna lie, I was a big Eric Murray hater. I'm never gonna hate anyone that's on the Texans team, but you can judge someone and still not hate them. And I was, questioning why the Texans still had him on the team, and because he gave up a lot of big plays, he gave up a lot of yardage at times. But this season in 2024, there was a little bit of a switch, and he really turned things around for this Texans defense. And starting at safety this year. Now, he's gone back and forth at times between playing safety and corner. I'm interested to see what he'll be playing in Jacksonville, because he's played both in his career. He's played free safety, he's played at corner, he's played at strong safety, he's played at regular safety. So I'm interested to see where he'll play at in Jacksonville. But I think if he can carry on the season he had this past season with the Texans, I think Eric Murray can have a really nice 2025 season. Now, here's something I would say, though. You're signing him to a 3-year deal. This contract's up when he's 34. So that's a little steep. I don't know. I think it would have been better if they gave him a 2-year deal, but I question giving him a 3-year deal, and we'll see how that turns out for Jacksonville. But I still think he can be very helpful to this Jacksonville Jaguars team this year. I want to get to Dyami Brown, though. I really like this addition for Jacksonville, though. He really, didn't put up amazing numbers in the regular season, but in the playoffs, he became a different kind of beast. 3 games in the playoffs, 2 starts, hit 18 targets, 14 receptions, 230 receiving yards, 1 receiving touchdown. His numbers in his 3 playoff games were almost better than his numbers in the 16 regular season games he played. That's because he was playing a lot more when he was in the play when they were in the playoffs. They needed him. Noah Brown was injured, and the Commanders were a little bit more banged up at wide receiver, and so he only had 308 receiving yards last season and 1 receiving touchdown. But you saw what he was capable of doing in the postseason. I thought that was a great way for him to shine, and for him to kind of be like the wide receiver 2 next to Terry McLaurin in their playoff run. He really was, and so just for me, I think that that's a big reason why he's getting this deal with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Is not anything really he did in the regular season. It's what he showed off in the postseason, and that's where it matters the most. Who knows if Jacksonville will be at that stage, but he really played well, and I think this is the perfect kind of wide receiver to pair next to Trevor Lawrence and have him play with, and then also putting him in to a wide receiver lineup with Brian Thomas and not only Brian Thomas but Gabe Davis as well. So I am excited about it. We'll see what happens, though. Let me know your thoughts on these signings for the Jacksonville Jaguars in the comment section, and peace out.